This is my first video installment of the Fronter guides I'm creating for you. In this video I'm going to show you how to create an additional room and also set up and customize the tool packages for that room. Okay, so I'm now logging into my Fronter account, as you can see. And it's going into our online building. Now with ours I've created an entrance hall. Yours may look slightly different to this depending on how you've set it up for your school. So here we've got all our rooms, quick access to. Okay, but if I wanted to display all possible rooms, I would just click the drop down box which is here and select display all rooms, and I can see all the rooms that I have access to. Now bear in mind I've got an administrator's account, which is why I can see more rooms than probably some of you. Okay, now to create a new room we go back to the drop down box and I click that and I select create new room. Right, this then brings up a screen asking where we want to create the new room. For this I'm going to choose the additional rooms corridor, and then I'm going to give it a name, and I'm going to call this test 2. And the next thing I need to do is scroll down to the bottom and then choose a tool package for the room. Now for this I'm going to choose primary tool package 2012. It doesn't really matter what you choose here because we're going to be changing that later on. So I choose that and I click save. Okay, once you click save, a new room is created. It then takes us into the room and we can see the tool package we have just on the left hand side. That's already been created for us, and it's this that we're going to change. Okay, we may want to change this because it depends on what activities you've lined up for your class. So for example, if you want to use the forum tool, then you're going to need to add it into this section here. Okay. Right, so I'm going to go into the room tool. Okay, so now you can see the current tools you've listed in the window below. Okay, and these are exactly the same as these tools here. Right, this is where I get to change these. So for example, if I do not want one of these tools, I simply click it and an editing window pops up. So if I click classroom, you can see this editing window popping up. Okay, and this is where I get to change it. Okay, so for example, if I don't want the classroom tool, on the right hand side there is a delete option. Okay, so if I click that delete option, my classroom tool completely disappears, and you can see it's gone from here and it's also gone from here. Now if I want to add a new tool, for example that forum tool that we spoke about earlier on, then I would click this little bottom one that says new tool. Once clicked, I get a whole selection of tools opening up, and all I need to do is then find the tool that I want. So for example, if it's the forum, there it is. I click into it, I scroll down and I click save. And we can now see that that forum tool has been added to this left hand toolbar. Okay, so that's the way you add and delete new tools. Also have control over the name of the tool and the position they appear on the left hand taskbar. To change the name, simply click the tool, and where it says edit title I type in a new name and click save. So forum, I click it, and where it says edit title, okay, I'm just going to change the name there and call it let's chat. Okay, and I'm going to click save, and you can see now that that tool, the name of it has actually been changed to let's chat. Okay, so you can also, as I said, change the position of the tools in which they appear in this taskbar. So for example, if I wanted to move let's chat up, I would then use these two little green up and down arrows. So if I click that, you can see what happens is the Let's Chat moves up one. If I carry on, it does it again. Okay, and you can do that. It depends on how you want to set the room up. Okay, so usually I have a classroom at the top because it's a nice front page which to go on, and I don't have that tool here. So if I wanted to add it, obviously I would go to New Tool, and I would go through and find classroom or front page, which I think is exactly the same. There it is. Okay, select that, scroll down to the bottom, click Save, and that then appears at the bottom. Of course I want to move that up, so I'm going to click that tool and then just choose the green button and select it each time to move the tool up. And what that means is when anyone enters into the room, of course they need access to it, the first tool they will see will be this one because it's at the top of the pile. Okay, so that's the end of the first installment of How To Guides on Fronter. In the next video I'll show you how to enroll members into your room so that they have access to it. Thanks for watching.